Did y'all see Mike McCarthy today? Did you guys see Mike McCarthy today? And look, I know damn well I had questions about Mike McCarthy. I know damn well I had questions about Mike McCarthy. I was like, hey man, you know, this a young man sporting Mike. I say, Mike, this is a young man sporting Mike. Guy, what you doing out here, buddy? There's no way Mike McCarthy's doing the modern offensive things, right? Because you know what I mean? You have to keep up with the modern offensive things, you know? You got to keep up with the modern offensive things. You know, all these other offense coordinators in their 30s, they doing the fun, goofy little stuff to keep their offense on the field. I hope we do the same. And we did. We did the same. When I say we, I mean Cowboys. I didn't play or call plays today. I didn't. And the more I watch Mike McCarthy chat, and the theme of this whole thing, right, is becoming more educated as a Cowboy fan. Y'all can call the show if y'all want to. Becoming more educated as a Cowboy fan. That's my whole theme here, right? I'm getting better at this. I thought I was cool at this, but as a fan, I'm getting better at this, chat. I'm watching Mike McCarthy call plays, and I know exactly what Kellen Moore did wrong. I'm watching Mike McCarthy call plays, chat, and I know exactly what Kellen Moore did wrong. There were times to where, hey, we could kind of be aggressive and like throw the ball and 3 and out real quick. I'm just going to run the ball and kill some clock. I could be aggressive and try to, you know, rack up some yards here to try to get some stuff downfield going, but I'm going to take it easy. I'm just going to chill and take what the defense gives me. Let me tell you what I noticed about Mike McCarthy today. And I was just thinking about it, right? Mike McCarthy been doing this for a long time, so he has an idea of what certain game flows look like. The Jets, in which the Cowboys offense made this look relatively easy, but the Jets have an incredible defense. And it's hard to tell how good the Jets defense is versus the Bills, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Josh Allen just keep throwing it to him. You know, he just keep throwing that bitch to him. He keep throwing it to him. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to really tell how good that Jets defense is until you watch a team like the Cowboys go against them. And they ass control the line of scrimmage. Sometimes. They linebackers ran sideline to sideline, and them boys covered extremely well. Whether it be Michael Gallup on the left side, whether it be Jalen Tobin on the crosser, handful of times CeeDee Lamb got involved. Those guys cover extremely well. And we had to find spots on the field. One, we had to do it quickly to be able to mitigate the pass rush that the Jets were bringing. But two, those dudes actually cover really well. And they can kind of put you into a trap, right? Remember last year, Cowboys defense put them in the trap, but there was one thing we could always get away with throwing the deep ball against cornerback too. The Jets kind of bait you into doing that a little bit. It's just that they got a cornerback too that can catch the football, or some free safeties, some safeties that can actually catch the football. You know what Mike McCarthy did instead of testing a free safety? We had our deep plays. We did have our, you know, our longer plays, intermediate plays, explosive plays. But you know what Mike McCarthy did instead of testing a free safety for real? Mike McCarthy said, hey, I'll take this L, run the ball and play defense. With your goofy ass. I'll do it. I will run the ball. I will dink and dunk. I will take what you give me. I will kill some clock. And I will live to fight another day and play some defense against your goofy ass. And I will not put my offense in jeopardy. Mike McCarthy gets an applause from me. An applause from me. An applause. And the good thing about and something else about Kellen, like maybe just Kellen Moore didn't know when to take his shots. Maybe Kellen Moore just didn't know when to take it, you know, because look, chat, I want y'all to be ready. Prepare yourself for this, chat. Prepare yourself for this. There will be some football fans on social media and football fans on the national media on TV. They'll say, well, the Cowboys offense did a bunch of dinking and dunking. That's what they're going to say to you. And sometimes the Cowboys did. Other times the Cowboys did not. It's about picking your spots. It's about picking the spots in which you. CeeDee Lamb don't go 11 for 143 dinking and dunking. Nope, wrong button. Don DeMarco. Dinking and dunking. There's no way you can go 143 yards. You averaging 13 yards a catch, dinking and dunking. I'd be damn. You got to pick your spots. You got to pick your spots. Tony Pollard got going in the passing game. You got to pick your spots. You got to pick your spots, Playboy. When we were backed up, when the Cowboys were backed up on our 2-yard line, and of course, I mean, we was in the end zone. Of course, we was in our end zone, which is a terrible place to be. Conventional wisdom say, hey, just run the ball right here, get out of there and try it again. Or if they give us a certain coverage to where it's like bulletproof, we can't miss. Hey, Ford, just hit CeeDee Lamb. Hit CeeDee Lamb from the slot deep post behind the linebacker right there. If it's wide open, we'll take it. We picked our spots. But if we wasn't doing that, I'll dink and dunk this shit all day until we get our score. 30 points, I'll take it. Chat, I'll take it. 30 points on this defense without Brandon Cooks and Tyler. And now they get to just rest. They get to just rest. I ain't saying that we're gonna take days off or anything like that, but if you're gonna heal your guys anytime, Arizona and New England is a perfect time to do it. I understand Arizona done had 2 games in a row, but my boy, the Giants and the Washington Football Wizards do not count. They do not count. And those 2 games are a perfect time to go out there and rest your guys. Still go for the window. Still be aggressive. Still be dynamic. Tyler, Zach, Donovan Wilson, Brandon Cooks. Get you a rest, a well-deserved rest. But this game was so important to the identity of the Dallas Cowboys. This game was so important to the identity of the Dallas Cowboys. Somebody texted me. It might be a friend of ours. Never mind. It's Bleach Report. Pardon me. It's The Athletic trying to get me to watch their videos. I'm busy right now. Chat, what this offense did for me today, or just what this team win means for me today, okay? We had a feeling that the defense was going to do this against Zach Wilson. Fine. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like, we didn't learn very much here. Like, we showed up and we beat the shot them carrots. It is what it is. Michael Parsons is incredible. Also, Digizua got another sack. I wonder how much of a recurring thing that's going to be. D-Law was incredible in the run game. Sure, I understand it. I get that. But there was something about the amount of doubt. Ozark not paying us. Brandless. There was something about the amount of doubt that went into what this offense led by Dak Prescott was going to be able to do versus that Jets defense. That's a top 3 defense, ladies and gentlemen. That's a top 3 defense, ladies and gentlemen. And what the real question is, what the real test is, can we show up and have an incredible day on offense like we did today? Look, the offense wasn't even flawless. And I say, you know what? I'm saying that, but like, we missed our opportunities here and there, but Dak went 31 for 38. He went 31 for 38. He was perfect for the first 10 passes or whatever. Yes, we got to clean some things up, but it's the second game of the season. Mid-season form is a real thing, chat. I talk about mid-season form every single year, and it's a real thing. Cowboys are going to get to mid-season form, and this thing is going to be terrifying. Ridiculous is what it's going to be. Because now I know that my team can line up against a ridiculous defense like this, move the ball, and score points damn near at will. Damn near at will. And one thing I noticed, too, though, I text my guy Skywalker Steele about this. Check him out, A to Z Dallas in the morning, 8:30 to 10:30 on YouTube. I hit my guy Will Skywalker Steele about this, and I said, Scott, the one thing I noticed, the Jets defense been on the field for a long time. And on top of that, the Cowboys defense have not been on the field very long at all. So we just talking about game script type situations, right? What that means to me is that the Cowboys defense, if we do our thing on offense, if we play patient football like Mike McCarthy been playing, our defense, Cowboys defense, our defense is going to be refreshed. They're going to be on the sideline playing tic-tac-toe and shit, just waiting to get back in the game. Meanwhile, the other defense that we're going to be playing, whether they're top 5 or not, they're going to be huffing and puffing. They're going to be huffing and puffing. And if they're going to be huffing and puffing by the end of the game, we just get to hand the ball off and run it and run it and run it again. We just going to spin it until we dizzy. That is an incredible game flow, chat. Incredible.
KDP.